Hello and welcome, my demonic belt leaks. We are back with Kamen Rider Revice, and it gets really exciting with all the Veil stuff happening right now. Guess we are approaching endgame. We are in our 30s after all. So, let's get on with it. Episode 32. Losing the place you belong. The Queen's Pride. Okay, here we are. Aguilera wants to finally set things straight with Sakura. But let's not forget, if she loses her demon, it will go into Gift's stone coffin thingy. Which might be bad. So, who should we actually be rooting for here? Well, something strange is up with Love Cuff. So, she can't use her weapons anymore. Much to Aguilera's annoyance, because she wants her to fight giving it her all. I guess it has to do with some kind of resolve Sakura's lacking, or well, Love Cuff is influenced by Gift after all. And yes, the battle ended without a winner being decided. But honestly, scenes like this must be harsh on the actors. Getting wet is one thing, but that water in the middle of the city is probably not the cleanest. I would so want to shower after that. Well, I figured already, but Aguilera wants to actually die. But it has to be by Sakura's hands. I mean, she basically lost everything, and the only person thingy she wanted to love her just dropped her like a bag of dog poo. How could you feel good after that? Maybe through a nice and hot bath? Yes, that seems to fix everything in the show. I mean, I never was in a spa, but I guess it will relax you to the max. Meanwhile, Akemi breaks into Akaishi's office and finds a lot of vice stamps that were supposed to be scrapped. But he doesn't like that, obviously. So she gets slapped. Ouch. Call me dumb, but I think having an eye there is not normal. Is this what you get for playing too many video games? At least he can see eye to eye with himself. Well, guess this is goodbye for Akemi. If she does not suddenly pull out a driver from somewhere, she's done. Called it. She lacks resolve. But on the other hand, it would mean getting the resolve to kill someone, which I don't know if you really need that. Not like this. Aguilera isn't harming anyone anymore after all. Oh, wait. The ice cream. Yes, get the resolve, Sakura. She deserves it. Collecting co-workers like you would with Pokemon. Ikki wants to be the very best. Like no one ever bathed. Well, of course they battle. Sakura wants Ikki to free Aguilera of her demon. But that is what Sakura wants, not what Aguilera wants. She wants to die. But even if that is the case, does that make it okay to kill her? Yes, because of the ice cream she wasted! Well, Sakura realizes that it is wrong to let Ikki handle this. After de-hensioning due to the discord with Love Cuff. But Ikki's attack is at full throttle, so... this will ouch. Or not. He was able to divert the attack last second, gladly. I doubt they would kill off Sakura, but she could have been out of commission for a few episodes, and that would be bad. Well, nothing got settled between these two, but the story arc is going now, and I'm looking forward to see where it goes. Let's continue on. Episode 33. Love Cuff Rebels? Sakuras Resolve. Oh, Akemi is still alive, and she even freed herself and got a gun. Which obviously doesn't work, because he evil guy. Well, Vice has to enter Sakura's head, because Love Cuff is sulking, and this is her room. Inside Sakura's mind. Cute, right? She also listens to metal. And seemingly everyone in Japan has that ice cream lamp. He says every corner. But we know she is on the ship. So he wasn't really so rough, right? Of course he can't enter the director's office. But if you search everywhere except that place... Come on! Put 2 and 2 together. It becomes 4 gather. Yeah, don't just enter the room if there's a sock on the doorknob. Don't you know what that means? It means he's conversing with evil. Yes, that. Nothing else. Also, neither the lamp for locked nor the one for open is on. So this door is neither locked nor open. Schrödinger's door. Okay, real talk. I kinda don't like this actor. Yes, this is Kamen Rider and overacting happens. But he kinda overacts a lot. The laughs always sound extremely cartoony. So much that it would even be too much for a cartoon. Stuff like that. And Sakura wants Aguilera to have fun. Before she kills her. Is that mercy? Nah, she probably still wants Aguilera to live, and this should spark joy, so she wants to keep herself. Is it too late to make Marie Kondo references? Yes! Have fun! Go! I don't care if you enjoy it. Okay, story time. This has nothing to do with the show. But my one and only time riding this kind of attraction ended with me getting a bloody lip because someone bumped into my father and me. I was like 6 or 7 years old and it scarred me, so I never got into one of these as a child. And well, later on I just lost interest in stuff like this in general. Story time over. Meanwhile, Ikki and Vice have to fight off Vale, who wants to get to Sakura. And yes, he got the same powers as them. And I always love having enemies like this. It is basically this feeling of the hero needing to overcome himself. I always appreciate that. And this fight is also pretty well choreographed. Here we are again. So it has come around to this at last. The final battle is upon us. And again, this despicable being did not eat the ice cream. I can't believe this. You have to be the evilest thing in this whole show. Disgust is upon me. In the battle against the ice cream denier, Sakura gets a new weapon. A scythe based on a shoebill. Interesting concept. Wouldn't have put those two together, but looking at it, yeah, it makes sense. But you cannot be loved, ice cream denier. In the end, she still saves Aguilera from her demon with her new weapon. So, will the happy spark grow some more now? You just suddenly named her? Like, was she a Pokemon and you just caught her, giving her a nickname? Strange, but oh well. Aguilera is Hana now. Let's hope Hana will turn out to be not an ice cream denier. All jokes aside, this episode was really good. We had good fight scenes and a nice conclusion to the Sakura and Aguilera subplot. With that, the Deadmans are completely gone now. Not that they were important anymore. Episode 34. Demon Calling to Demon. Redemption! I cannot believe it. But she finally eats the ice cream. That I would see that in all my life's time. But now I miss the running gag. Well, Aguilera, now Hana, becoming good is one thing. But due to that, Tamaki and Hikaru now became stalkers. You know, while I'm rooting for the boys, it would also be interesting to see Hana and Sakura become lovers. They do seem to get into more than friendship. I know this might sound strange, but shouldn't his chair be higher up? He looks like a child sitting on a desk made for adults. And I am so starting to hate this guy. Everything anyone does, he questions. But more in a high and mighty way than in a helpful one. Vice looks after Ikki's mother, which is not really worth mentioning that much. But look at this image. This is worth showing. Vale says to Vice that he should live as a demon should. Doing what he wants, not what Ikki wants. And that his days with Ikki will end soon. But isn't he doing what he wants by being friends with Ikki? Also, Vice starts to question himself because of this, which would be a fine plot point around episode 20, but not after all that happened so far. It is a good plot point, just way too late. Oh yeah, Hana joined Weekend, forgot to mention that. At least her uniform doesn't look bad. Waiting for the right chance to attack? Or 4 riders hide? Well, there's no chance for this to fail, right? Yeah, that isn't surprising at all. What is surprising, though, is Akemi losing all hope and letting Gift turn her into a demon. So, Daiji loses one more companion. His whole rider career is plastered with dead comrades. This episode was pretty good, setting up things for the next episode. So, let's get directly to that. Episode 35. The Unknown Threat and Road Humanity Must Travel. Our heroes have lost miserably, but Akaishi wants them to live for some reason. Guess we might find out why this episode. I get his feelings, sure, but Phoenix is so rotten by now that I doubt there's any saving. He should destroy it and then rebuild it. That would make a lot more sense. Oh, you do? Well, maybe you will get a chance at being a rider. You, Hikaru, and Tamaki would make a ton of sense becoming one. Fingers crossed. Those two start to get along, thanks to their stalkery ways. And I love how Tamaki just gives himself a pep talk, and with that, Hikaru also gets more motivated. And a quick talk fixes Vice's wavering. That was rather pointless. They could just have left that out. Nothing was really gained here. Oh well. So, this was his plan. He lets himself get attacked by Akemi. And because humanity is watching, thinking Akaishi is a good human, Daiji has to protect him or nobody will believe his words. No matter how this goes, people will believe Akaishi. That is a solid plan. And of course, he won't really die, but the illusion is enough. Oh, so Hikaru will henshin. I wonder into what. And then Phoenix is going down. That is not at all surprising. Akaishi needs it to fall to further strengthen his point. And Hikaru becomes Kamen Rider over demons. This is basically a recolor of Veil, but thanks to that, it looks pretty good. The silvery blue works well with the red parts especially. Well, the mood is pretty sour after facing 2 devastating losses in a row. No wonder. But wait, what happened to that woman who played the mother? We haven't seen her recently. Strange. What a great episode. Everything seems to go down the drain. Now it's time to rise again, stronger than before. So, what did you think about these episodes? Tell me in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, overcome your weaknesses by pressing the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell. I also have the links to my Twitter and Instagram in the description as well as to my Twitch where I stream every Friday, Saturday and Sunday and soon also on Mondays as well. Hope to see you over there and until next time, bye!